You know what I hate? How much time you got? No, I have my moments for sure. Um, yeah. Anyhow, I was thinking we're coming on our fourth season, so to speak, in North Carolina, and it's been quite a ride. We're in our early 70s now, and we did a lot of stuff um, in the, yeah, pardon that. Anyhow, as you can see, Texans, I jinxed them. We'll get to that in a minute. So here's some of the things that I've discovered, and some have got to do with North Carolina, and just some have got to do with the new situation of living in North Carolina and lifestyle and that, and or whatever. And these aren't in any particular order, but and some of these things I've ranted about either on my little handheld or whatever. Maybe someday I'll go on tour. Number one, golf is a good walk spoiled. I cannot get that game. I have a few moments where it's been fun, but a lot of times it's like I'm doing it to do something as opposed to loving the game, like when I lived in Connecticut. Okay, there's a lot of golf courses. There's hundreds, maybe even thousands in North Carolina, but they're spread out. I mean, I've been to probably, I don't know, 20, 40, bunch of different courses. I'm in a solar. I'm in a meetup. I'm in a social group that golfs. They have a tour, so to speak, and some uh, courses I play and some I don't. It's mostly just fun. But anyhow, golf. I'm not really sure. ah, dang, the game will drive you nuts. So that's incomplete. I haven't gone to the golf mecca yet over in Pinehurst where my cousin Bill lives. And I will get in that area and then golf some rounds, and maybe that'll fix my attitude, or maybe go down to Myrtle. And once in a while, I actually feel like I got it, but I don't know. There's been some changes in my life, and maybe they got to do it, and maybe not. I don't really care. Okay, next, the discovery of YouTube. YouTube itself is so great. It's not just for learning how to change a spark plug or figuring out what bike helmet to wear or whatever, but there's a lot of great stuff on there. Vintage stuff. I could watch it late at night. If I happen to be the last person standing that night, I'll put it on and I'll watch an old clip like I was watching the top 10 meanest NFL players. It was cool, and all sorts of stuff. There's music on there and stuff that I'm interested in, and a lot of uncensored stuff. Let's face it. These days, if you're censored, you're doing it for a very specific reason. Um, I discovered the following things. YouTube, I watched back in Connecticut, of course, but I didn't really realize how awesome it was. And this studio is something I'm just playing with. I mean, let's be serious. I have a book that I'm reading now to maybe make this more presentable, but it is what it is. And is it self-serving? I guess so. Um, surround sound. We bought a surround sound when we moved here, and that thing is so good. I got these Polk speakers. They're literally this big. It's two little speakers hidden, and then there's it's just incredible the sound that this stuff projects, and it's wireless. I mean, it is so good. And then for some reason, I went out and bought some giant speakers to put in this small bedroom. No, not right in the head. But I kind of like those speakers. They're not really suited for this room. I do have a nice receiver over there too that I use, but all this stuff is mismatched. But I have learned some stuff, and this is one thing I would say since I moved to North Carolina, much more technologically advanced. I even have a thing up on the wall here. It's a schedule, a planner, and I've been fiddling with that. It's a 2026 project, but it is pretty good. Points me in the right directions because there are a lot of gaps. Cumberland Mountain Gap's got nothing on me. All right, next. Winter does come to the south. When I moved here, like it is never going to get below 40 or 50. Yeah, come on now. The other day, 22 degrees. It warms up. There's not a day in this part of North Carolina where it stays frigid for the whole day, but it will for several hours. And and that's the way it is. Ground is harder, doesn't look as nice. The grass turns brown or yellow, whatever. Um, anyhow, there and I just don't like the way I feel colder here in the winter. I don't like the system, the way they heat homes here in North Carolina. There's no basements. It's a long story, but um, it's just not effective. It's very wasteful. I hate it. In fact, um, college sports rule North Carolina. I mean, I could hardly, or professional sports are very secondary. The weekend of the World Series, we were in Boone, North Carolina, and I could not find a bar to put on a World Series game. It took some doing. I finally did it, and but come on, Jesus, college sports are huge. I'll admit that. Maybe borderline out of control, um, but I haven't been in those scenarios yet. I went to UNCW basketball game, and that's as close as we came to being in any sports hysteria down here. We went to a few baseball games there too. By the way, this is a pet peeve of mine. They had a perfectly good baseball field. They tear up the turfs, and I found out later it's because the field flooded all the time, but they had to put in artificial. But they must have bought this from railroad salvage or some shit because it's blue. It's this ugly color, and I was having trouble picking the ball up. It just it was a day game. There was glare off the field. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But it is a nice place to watch Division One baseball. I'll admit that. That's cheap. So there's some stuff. Your buck goes doesn't go a long way down here. The inflation is crazy. Food prices of food cuckoo. I imagine they're worse up in Connecticut, but I don't really know. Gas prices are respectable. They're not bad. Um, but restaurants, but there's a lot of deals to be had. You just have to be a good consumer. That's all. It's just like life. Brisket, North Carolina. They talk about their they talk about that barbecue or the Q. So they have a big argument. South Carolina says they're the best. North Carolina says they're the best. Tennessee, everybody says they're the best. Well, I never really got the best of North Carolina until not that long ago when we were coming from Boone and we went to a backcountry barbecue, I think it was called. And it was so good. The brisket I had was great, and I don't like brisket because when I've eaten it, it's been fatty. I'm like playing with it, throwing half of it away, like spitting it out. No, this was perfect. It tasted like a lean piece of roast beef almost, only with a smoky flavor, and the sides that went with it, the banana pudding. Oh my God, banana pudding! Oh, that stuff is so good. Um, there's a lot of old people in North Carolina, in the South in general. The further you go, Virginia, start seeing old people. North Carolina, older. South Carolina, Georgia, a lot of old people. In Florida, forget it. Come on. I'm considering Florida poison right now. I don't care about Florida. I'll go there once in a blue moon, but I've had enough of Florida. Last me a lifetime. Their beaches are beautiful. Do I like basking on a beach in Florida? No freaking doubt. But overall, the vibe there, I don't like it. It's not fun. North Carolina's good. It's like I don't know how to describe it. What else? Well, let's see. 9 hours and 9 hours. Uh, 9.5 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this up at 10 minutes and just tell you the following. Um, there's no place like home. I mean, when you lived in a place for 60, in my case, 65, over 65 years in the same spot, it's part of you. And I just thought leaving, it would just be business as usual. I just wanted the heat and I wanted golf and stuff, and some worked out, some didn't. We met some people. We made a house. We have a house that we made, in our opinion, perfect. It's not a big house, but it's really good and it accepts visitors. Some visitors. We've had a couple small parties here, and it's great. Um, we do like oh, there goes the 10-minute thing. Anyhow, we shall return to Connecticut this summer, and that's that. Now,